One of the most common concerns I hear from parents is my child just isn't listening. You might repeat the same direction multiple times and it feels like nothing is happening. It can feel frustrating and sometimes even confusing, especially when you're trying to stay calm and consistent. In this episode, I want to talk about why it can look like children are ignoring us, what's actually happening developmentally, and what helps support listening over time. If you're new here, my name is Arbora. I'm a licensed mental health counselor and registered play therapist, and my work focuses on emotional development, regulation, and connection in early childhood. Listening is not a single skill. It requires several systems working together: attention, impulse control, language processing, and regulation. And for young children, all of those systems are still developing. When a child is calm and regulated, those systems are more available. But when emotions are big or their body is overwhelmed, their brain shifts into a different priority. Instead of listening, their nervous system focuses on movement, expression, or trying to regain a sense of safety. So, what looks like not listening is often a capacity issue, not a behavior choice. I've noticed that these moments tend to feel most frustrating when I'm expecting quick cooperation. When I need something to happen right away, it's much easier to interpret the lack of response as defiance. But when I slow down and consider what the child might be managing internally, the moment starts to feel different. Not easier necessarily, but clearer. When we interpret not listening as intentional behavior, we often respond with more intensity. We repeat directions louder, add consequences, or push harder for compliance. But when we understand that listening depends on regulation, we can shift our focus. Instead of trying to control the behavior immediately, we support the nervous system first. And when the nervous system settles, listening becomes more possible. This doesn't mean children don't need guidance, and it doesn't mean we stop giving directions. It means that how we give those directions and when matters. Supporting listening often looks like getting closer before speaking, using fewer, clearer words, making sure you have the child's attention first, or supporting regulation before repeating directions. Sometimes it also means adjusting expectations in the moment, because if a child is overwhelmed, they may not be able to follow through, even if they understand what you're asking. Over time, repeated experiences of support help listening skills strengthen. When we shift from asking, why aren't they listening, to what might be getting in the way right now, we move from frustration to understanding. And that shift changes how we respond. If this is something you've been struggling with, I created a free regulation support guide that walks through what to do in those moments when your child seems overwhelmed or unresponsive. You can download it through the link in the description. Thank you for spending this time with me. If listening has been feeling difficult lately, you're not alone, and it doesn't mean something is wrong. These are skills that develop over time with support.